everyone, and welcome to Caribbean Passport TV. We are truly blessed to live in a region such as ours with year-round warm temperatures, dominated by fun-filled activities, breathtaking scenery, and of course, our talented, vibrant Caribbean people. I am your host, Erin Olivia Dennison, and I'm inviting you to get ready as today's episode of Caribbean Passport TV delivers another round of exciting events and culture, along with doses of entertainment and travel-related info. Speaking of entertainment, it was a Trinidad and Tobago Carnival season that enhanced this event's global status. There were mind-blowing crowds at the fetes, top musical acts doing what they do best, with masqueraders of all ages, really feeling the vibe. Of course, the National Panorama Finals was certainly one of the highlights of the carnival, with the Bank Exodus Steel Orchestra earning its status as champions once again, delivering the goods during this season's finals.
Oh yes, more joyous scenes of celebration. The culmination of another journey towards success. As always, the road began in St. Augustine, where, since 1981, Bank Exodus Steel Orchestra has been a source of community pride. With 5 Panorama titles earned going into 2026, and with most of its membership drawn from its hometown, this is a band with some very strong roots. Its affiliation with Republic Bank involves recognition of the relevance that the band enjoys in St. Augustine.
We do a lot of work with the entire community. St. Augustine School used to help out them when they used to end up Panorama. Bishop Ansi, Trinity, we did them. We're always doing something with the community. Churches, schools. People wanted to bingos. We allowed the use of the Panorama for that purpose. The bank has been extremely supportive. Without Republic Bank, we could not be doing what we're doing right now.
As part of the build-up towards the defense of its 2025 Panorama crown, Bank Exodus Steel Orchestra hosted a live at its Panyard along Eastern Main Road, where its fans, local residents, and Republic Bank team members were treated for an evening of entertainment provided by soca sensation Nadja Batson.
And if you're looking for sexy to throw inside a basket, I am the blinking market.
Superstar voice.
Run to the box to jump up and wait. Rotation is fun to see it. Fling everything way up in the air. Show them up there, show them up there. Run to the box to jump up and wait.
And of course, Exodus. After getting through the preliminary stage, the band found itself back within the main arena at the Queen's Park Savannah in Port of Spain, with its title up for grabs during the finals. Then, the moment came for Exodus to take to the big stage. It was yet another performance worthy of the group's reputation. Once all the other bands had finished their sets and the scores were in, it was time for the moment of truth. That's right, Bank Exodus Steel Orchestra, 2026 Panorama champion.
And so real moments right now, just living in, you see what's going on. Players, we work hard, dedication, time away from their family, long hours in the Panyard, and the hard work pay off tonight. A Panorama victory, back to back.
To all my players in the band, to all the supporters, all the parents, to everybody, I want to thank everybody. It's just a happy day, and we have won back to back, and we are happy about that. Our founder, Ahmed Mohammed, used to say, whatever you put in, you will get out. So we put in the work to win, and that's exactly what we got, the work, the results.
Another volume within the proud history of Bank Exodus Steel Orchestra has come to a thrilling conclusion, And it was another happy ending that was universally shared across a community and organization that has helped this band back to the top of the mountain.
Congratulations to the Republic Bank Exodus Steel Orchestra on retaining their crown as Panorama champions. And even as Trinidad and Tobago Carnival was pulsating at its peak, organizers from Antigua and Barbuda were heavily promoting their own jump up. Antigua's Carnival, which is scheduled for this July, provides its own brand of festive vibrancy, and some attendees managed to win an early spot in the queue. Let's take a look.
From one carnival capital to the next, Team Antigua and Barbuda took Trinidad and Tobago by storm this season, weaving the Antiguan vibe into the heart of the festivities. Whether you met us at the fetes or caught us on the airwaves, our mission was clear: to give you a taste of the magic waiting for you this summer at Antigua Carnival.
We needed to come down to Trinidad and Tobago, the Mecca of carnivals, where we have people that come in, they travel in to this destination to participate in the festivities. And of course, we know that Trinidadians are carnival lovers. And so we want to invite these people who travel for carnivals to come to Antigua Carnival. The beauty of traveling to Antigua and Barbuda is that you can come for the carnival celebrations and you know you're coming for carnival and it's high energy. Lots of events and festivities taking place. If you're doing a carnival event in the morning, by the afternoon, you can find yourself on one of our 365 beaches, just enjoying the scenery, taking in that warm sea, or you can even take a trip over to our sister island, Barbuda.
Antigua's Carnival is the greatest summer festival. We do have key events, we have face-off, we have our Children's Carnival, and we have Melting Pot. One of our marquee events, because as you know, Antigua is the center of the Caribbean, the gem of the Caribbean, the melting pot of the Caribbean. We have a lot of the different nationalities. Then we continue with the rice, paint, water, powder, and you come in there for the vibes, pumping all night. Then it goes into our Panorama competition, Calypso competition, Party Monarch. Then we go on the road for Juve, then Monday Wear in the afternoon, then Pretty Mass on the Tuesday, and then last lap, finally, for Antigua's Carnival. So Antigua Carnival is about pure vibes.
Beyond the glitter of the road, we're inviting you to experience the soul of our twin islands. Antigua's Carnival 2026 kicks off July 25th, promising 10 days of the spirit and the charm that is Antigua and Barbuda.
We're tapping in to the regional travelers here. We're tapping in to those people that come from abroad, and we're letting them know that Antigua Carnival is here. You want to come to our carnival. It is a great vibe, the same great vibes as any other carnival. The culture is there, and of course you're coming for the carnival, but you're packing your swimsuit because you're staying for the beach.
Our main objectives of being here in Trinidad is to actually get the word out, enjoying Trinidad's Carnival, but we are showing that we making the media rounds, making sure that we are in some of the parties, so that Antigua is here, having another presence. We're 108 square miles, yes, but we are here to show that the world that we are up there in Carnival. So after you're saying, oh, Trinidad Carnival is great, so let's go to the next destination, will be Antigua's Carnival, definitely.
I go home every year for Carnival. I set my watch by it. I plan my life by it. To go home, it recharges the cells, the colors, the pageantry, just even the food, just even the good vibes. Chipping up and down the road from Market Street down to Fort Road, it's a wonderful experience. And I don't know where the time goes.
So your next stop is Antigua's Carnival. We wait for you. We will expect you. So we welcome you as well. So see you soon.
The promotion continued on to fetes such as the Hyatt Regency Trinidad Lime in Port of Spain and the Caesars Army's AM Beach Club at Maracas Bay, where the Antiguan vibe was also strongly felt.
Really excited for Antigua's Carnival. It's going to be a time. The people are going to be amazing. The costumes, and most importantly, the culture and the festivities. anyways, y'all have a good time.
So everything's all set for the big fiesta in Antigua and Barbuda from July 25th until August 4th. We're unleashing the energy of the islands. Don't just hear about it, experience it.
So you are warmly invited to party in Antigua and Barbuda for their big summer carnival. It's going to be great. With tourism as the Caribbean's primary industry, innovative leadership here is of major importance. The annual Tourism Youth Congress is a forum for the next generation of sector officials to bring fresh ideas to the table and deal with travel-related challenges at the same time.
One of the much anticipated elements of the Caribbean Tourism Organization's State of the Tourism Industry Conference has been the Regional Tourism Youth Congress. SOTIC 25 demonstrated that the enthusiasm level for this event continues to rise. Secondary school students representing 16 CTO member countries and territories as junior ministers or commissioners of tourism gather to debate on various industry-related issues while presenting their own innovative ideas on promoting their respective destinations. The Regional Tourism Youth Congress is all about empowering the next generation of tourism leaders, innovators, and advocates, and the style of presentations were well in keeping with the digital age.
A Caribbean tourism expert once said, encouraging and supporting heritage tourism is one of the best things we can do for Caribbean island nations. But I think great-grandpa Duxie would have said it better, with a fiddle in his hand and a smile on his face.
Fast, powerful, unstoppable. As Jamaicans, we often say, one cocoa full basket. So let's add some weight to our tourism basket, introducing these 3 game changers.
Tobago time sail. Visitors answer conch-shell boarding calls as they embark the galleon's passage vessel. Holographic projections on the ship's wall map the island's 33 historic battles. Tobago True View. Visitors slip on brainwave sensing headsets, unlocking curated narratives of the island's 18th and 19th century colonial battles. Tobago Cocoa Fortress. This revival of an iconic cocoa estate introduces visitors to a 3-part eco-agro-heritage experience.
And the 2025 champion? Well, it turned out to be Tobago's Junior Secretary of Tourism, Jolie St. John.
When the results were called, I immediately broke down in tears. I was very emotional in my reaction. I feel a sense of gratitude to God, first of all, and to the team that worked with me to ensure that I got this far and was successful at the Regional Tourism Youth Congress. And I'm overjoyed that Tobago is making a name for themselves, because Tobago has been a force to reckon with in the Regional Tourism Youth Congress for the past couple of years, and we copped first place for yet another year. So I'm grateful and I'm proud.
I want to say special thanks to the entire team at the Division of Tourism, the teachers from her school, Bishop's High School, Miss Alicia Edwards, who would have helped, and especially Dr. Selborn Hazel, who was really instrumental in providing guidance throughout the entire journey. There were many key players, and we are grateful for the remarkable end result and all the work that would have been put in. Thanks to everyone.
You have to hit 3 main things. You have to have the content, you have to have the confidence, and you have to have the conviction. And she hit those 3 things out of the park, and I think that is what set her apart. So, I mean, the CTO has consistently had this competition for the last 21 years. Tobago has had a number of victories. We are always the destination that people look out for, and this year was no different. I'm so very proud of her.
Inspiring, exciting, reassuring, and all the students were really fantastic with their presentations. The visionary spirit thrives as the new age of tourism continues to dawn over the Caribbean basin.
Over 300 years of tradition. A journey from swaying cane fields to ancient stills. The rums produced by Demerara Distillers Limited have a history that began in blazing fire, a cleansing, cane stripped bare, the Caribbean's liquid gold revealed within. It is in this age-old process defined by our ancestors that this legendary spirit is born again. El Dorado, crafted richer, aged deeper.
Welcome back to Caribbean Passport TV as we continue our journey. St. Kitts and Nevis's breathtaking central mountain ranges, historical sites, and deep cultural traditions drew in around 170,000 visitors last year. The experience was helped by the availability of top-notch accommodation, including one property that offers a unique mix of five-star quality and boutique intimacy.
2 islands, 2 main volcanic peaks. Known as Liamiga and Uale by its Kalinago inhabitants, St. Kitts and Nevis's deep heritage is just one of its selling points, and visitors can settle into a long tradition of esteemed hospitality.
Welcome to Cockleshell Villas, St. Kitts.
The residence at Cockleshell Bay Villas is located at the Southeast Peninsula in St. Kitts. We have 9 units, 6 of which we have 1 bedrooms, 2 of 2 bedrooms, and then we have a 3-bedroom suite. We have king-size beds, and we also have a pull-out sofa, so just in case we have a husband and wife who may have kids and stuff like that, we do have a pull-out sofa bed. Our rooms are very spacious. We have a huge living room. Our bedrooms are huge. We have the ensuite bathrooms. So we have everything to welcome that couple or family who will want to come and do vacation with us. All the rooms are equipped with Wi-Fi. The villas are just like a home away from home. Views are very important, especially when you're coming from another island or another country and you're on vacation. We have a good mountainous view, and we also have the beautiful ocean that's directly in front of us. And we also have close by restaurants, just in case they don't want to go to the store because they're on vacation. We have the spice mill just on the opposite side of the road. We're also very close to the Reggae Beach, maybe about a 5-minute walk. We're located about a 20-minute drive from the airport. You can always just take a taxi because the taxi dispatches at the airport, or sometimes we probably can do a pre-book and we can have someone pick you up. You know, when you get to the villa and you want to do something else, like go on an excursion or anything like that, you can actually do a tour into Bastille. That's like another 20 minutes drive. Another reason why we're so ideally located is that we have like a water taxi that takes you to Nevis, across to Nevis. You know, it's our sister island. It takes about 5 minutes by boat. Just in case you want to do a day trip to Nevis, taking the water taxi will be very ideal. We cater to couples, we cater to family, we cater to just in case you just want to get away just by yourself. So for anyone who wants to come to St. Kitts and have that quiet but enjoyable vacation, you know, feel free to come and visit us at the residence at the Cockleshell Bay Villas.
The perfect wine to a fine meal. A vital piece in the puzzle. The chapter that makes a memorable tale complete.
Beautiful St. Kitts and Nevis. What a wonderful place to be. Always on point and living up to its name. We're talking about Caribbean Passport TV.
Constantly evolving with international tourism trends. always preparing for the industry's new look. This was the very essence of the Leve Global Conference when it rolled into St. Kitts and Nevis.
We are here to develop the tourism strategy for the next 10 years for St. Kitts and for Nevis. There's a stage where we need to include climate, we need to include resilience, we need to include sustainability in every single aspect of the way in which tourism is developed. Climate is not only about the environment, the birds and the bees, but it's also about culture. And one of the positionings that we're looking at for St. Kitts would be culture plus climate. So we're looking at resilience of the people, resilience of the environment. There comes a time in the Caribbean when we're just not looking at numbers, but we're looking at what kind of impact do these travelers bring? How dependent are we on certain markets compared to others? How can we become even more resilient? How can we adapt our product to different markets, whether they speak a different language, whether they have a different culture? And how can we pivot? How can we train our people and educate our people so that we'd be able to cater to a different type of clientele? The young ones, they're not just coming and dining in the fine restaurants and all of those things. They want to see, they want to climb the volcano. What experiences are we doing to help people to transform customers, even transform the way they see the world? We in the Caribbean, we have a fantastic role to play, an important role to play in healing this world because we are so multicultural, multi-destinational, multi-ethnic, multi-everything. We are just cool with everything and everybody. And I think this is where, in building tourism, we have to take it to the next level. In Nevis, for example, we are suggesting the development of a luxury plus longevity positioning. There's a whole big trend towards longevity, the quality of life that people live until whenever God ready for them. How can that be linked to the baths in Nevis? How can it be linked to the culture? How can it be linked to our health system, our hospital? Almost everything is linked to climate and the environment. How can we be regenerated, and how can we start rethinking the environment as one of the greatest opportunities of our lifetime instead of destroying it or just thinking it does not matter? It does matter. That's one thing. The second thing is to see the environment as an industry, as an economic sector. There's money to be made from regenerating, recycling, researching, everything. Just looking at the way in St. Lucia and Belize, the way they actually plant those seaweed and how they actually become important, vital nutraceuticals as well. They are just so fantastic. I think we need to look at sun, sand, sea plus tourism, whether you want to add sugar, whether you want to add sports, whether you want to add health, wellness, sustainability. We can include culture, we can include arts, entertainment. We can make our industry sustainable. We can have tourism year-round. We can have tourism for different markets, different cultures, different peoples, different everything. We have to be confident about our culture and what we are selling. Stop trying to be anybody else, because you know something? Artificial intelligence is here, and the antidote to artificial intelligence is authenticity. We are still very authentic. We need to preserve that authenticity. We need to package it. We need to sell it, and we need to make money from it.
At La Mer, you will journey to an oasis of indulgence where one can reawaken to total tranquility. We craft each experience to help you unwind and restore the spirit. Give the gift of a La Mer experience with our spa packages. This gift is valid for 12 months and promises a true luxurious spa experience to help one relax and unwind. From our spa package bundles or a la carte treatments in the sanctuary of the senses, our services from hot stone massages to manicures, pedicures, and customized biologique recharge facials create luxurious restoration for the mind and body. Purchase that gift card for family, friends, and colleagues for a one-of-a-kind spa experience. Visit us today or purchase online. We're open 7 days a week, including holidays. Our front desk team will be happy to assist with your vital luxuries.
on this strong note that this episode of Caribbean Passport TV comes to a close. From Bermuda, Jamaica, and the Bahamas in the north to Suriname and Guyana in the south and all the beautiful islands in between, Caribbean Passport celebrates what makes us all so special. A rich, diverse tapestry of people and culture. Once again, I am Erin Olivia Dennison, and as always, it's been a pleasure being your guide on this journey. Until next time, let's all have our passports ready and let's travel. Take care, everyone.